Hi guys, I'm Kasha. Welcome to my channel, to my wonderland, and to our coffee times together. Today is the day that I'm here to talk to you about some of the new movie releases for September 2019, and I am so excited. You guys know what's coming. We've been waiting for it for 2 years and it's finally here, so let's go talk about it.
It's coffee time.
So I've put together a list of 9 movie releases that are coming at you in September 2019. This is obviously not all the movies that are going to be released, but it's just some that I have handpicked for you guys. So let's check them out. You know what they say about Derry. No one that dies here ever dies. Yes guys, on the 6th of September, we're finally getting it, Chapter 2, after waiting so long. The first part came out in 2017 and it is directed by Andre Muschietti, and he is the best. He has done such a great job creating the movies, and in this part 2, one of the best things is actually that I've read recently that Stephen King read the whole script and he basically asked Andy Muschietti if he could write a new scene into the movie, and Andy Muschietti said, how can you say no if this guy created the whole thing? And I believe it's going to be an exclusive scene that it's not even in the book, which is gonna be exciting what kind of idea Stephen King came up with. And you know, I'm somebody that I love when they respect the book, but I understand that there are changes that have to be made. There were many changes done in it, chapter 1, but a lot of things also as well that were respected from the book. And you know, Stephen King has had time to think about this, and it's his baby, so if he wants to add something into the picture, nobody can say anything because he is Stephen King. Yeah, so I'm super excited. It's going to be a 3-hour movie, so we all got trained for the Avengers, so you know, after Endgame I'm ready for 3-hour movies. And I'm so excited. It's going to take place exactly after the events from it chapter 1, after the losers basically decided to make this pact in which in 27 years, if Pennywise comes back, they would go back to Derry and try to kill him for good. And as you can, you know, guys, guess, this is going to be 27 years after the first movie and Pennywise comes back, so the losers have to also get back together to defeat him. And one of the best treats for me, one of the most exciting things for me, is that James McAvoy is going to play the character of Bill when he's older, and I am obsessed with James McAvoy after Split and Glass. Like, my love for him has just rocketed. And the fact that he's going to be part now of one of my favorite Stephen King adaptations, it just pleases my heart, and I'm already going to go to watch this twice. And yeah, so let's go to the other movies before I talk to you about It, Pennywise and Stephen King for 3 hours straight. So let's move to the next movie. On the 6th of September, we also have Satanic Panic, which is a horror comedy, an American horror comedy that has been written by Grady Hendrix, which, if you don't know him, it's an author that writes kind of like YA horror books, but also did this kind of guide of horror books from the 70s and 80s that I adore, and this guide is called From Hell. So I am super excited to see what he did with this story and with this movie. We're following this pizza delivery girl, and apparently her last delivery is to a group of satanics that were looking for a virgin girl for a sacrifice. Yes, count me down for this. And you know, horror comedies are not always something for me, but I have read already books by Grady Hendrix, so I know what kind of stories that he comes up with, and I'm excited for this one. On the 7th of September, we have Hustlers, and it's going to be an American comedy drama, and it's going to star a lot of famous people like Julia Stiles, Jennifer Lopez, Cardi B, Lily Reinhardt among others, and it is about this group of strippers that are kind of led by an older woman, a single mother that, you know, they're struggling with the stripping because at the end of the 2000s the business, the industry is not what it was once, so they start to, I think, steal and do illegal things to kind of survive. So that's what it's going to be portraying. Not one that I am particularly excited to watch, but I thought I would mention it here because I know a lot of people have been expecting this one. I think for this one I will pass. If I ever encounter it on Netflix or anything like that, I might watch it, but I don't know if it's for me. On the 13th of September, we have the British historical drama Downton Abbey, and they're making it into a movie, and this is going to be basically a movie after the events of the TV series. Now, I've never watched the TV series, don't kill me. I've always wanted to, but I never came across the season, so I've never had like a proper chance to watch it. And I knew that if I went into it, I would have to put a lot of, you know, like attention, and I'm definitely interested, but I've never watched the series. The cool thing is now we're getting a movie as well for all of the fans that were missing it after the last season aired. It kind of portrays the 1900s and the difference of classes and how the rich people were living and the whole, you know, spiel that we always get to see in these kind of historical dramas. But I love British historical dramas. It's one of the things that I really like from Britain. So the series went from 2010 to 2015, so the fans have been waiting 4 years to get something more from Downton Abbey, and they're gonna be super excited to watch the movie. Now I think maybe it's time for me to catch up with the series. Also on the 13th of September, we have the Goldfinch, an American drama that is a direct adaptation of the 2013 novel by Donna Tartt, and I'm super excited. I've always wanted to read the book. It's one of those books that a lot of us bookworms are a little bit intimidated to going into because it is a chunky book, but the story is so interesting that I think I might finally reach out and get the book so that I can watch the movie. It is a tragic story of a 13-year-old boy that goes to the museum with his mom, and there is a bombing that day and his mom gets killed, and he has a lot of trouble dealing with life after that. And the only thing that he can remember is this picture of the Goldfinch that was at the museum at the moment of the bombing. And it sounds like a powerful story, and I'm just dying to read the book now because the movie really got me pumped. The trailer looks amazing. So if you guys are interested, this one is coming, like I said, on the 13th of September. And on the 20th of September, something really exciting, a really cool science fiction movie called Astra. And it's starring no others than Brad Pitt, Tommy Lee Jones, Liv Tyler, and Donald Sutherland. So Brad Pitt and his father were astronauts, and his father goes missing, and he thinks that what happened to his father is not kosher, and he hopes to still be able to find him, and he ventures to the solar system to try to find him. And it sounds really interesting, and I would love to see Brad Pitt in this role. I'm super excited, and I hope this is going to be a really good science fiction. It might be the best coming out this year so far, so super excited for this. On the 20th of September, we have also Rambo Last Blood, or also Rambo 5, played by Sylvester Stallone, who takes back the role in this action-packed movie where he goes to Mexico to try to save his friend's daughter that has been kidnapped. And we'll see how it is because, you know, Sylvester Stallone was young when he did Rambo, and now he's not that young anymore. But everybody has been really excited about this, and it's funny because this year we're also getting Terminator, which is, you know, two of those big action heroes that we know from back then and that are coming to their roles that made them popular, or some of them, because Sylvester Stallone also has Rocky. But super excited for this one, and I hope that it's not gonna disappoint. On the 27th of September, we have Abominable. I hope that was the right pronunciation. And this is a cartoon animated movie by DreamWorks, and it looks very wintry. So, you know, they're starting early in September with the winter movies. We're following the story of the teenager G that finds a Yeti on the rooftop of her apartment, and she embarks on a mission with some friends to return the Yeti to where he belongs, to his family. But while they are on this journey, of course, they encounter people that want to kill and capture the Yeti. So super cute movie. I'm definitely gonna watch this one. I love this kind of cartoon movies. I'm still a sucker for them, so definitely gonna want to watch this one. Probably I'm gonna wait until winter because it looks like a more of a December kind of cartoon movie, but it's already coming out in September. Also on the 27th of September we have The Hunt, a satire thriller, and I remember watching a trailer of this movie some time ago and thinking, I want to watch that. It is basically a group of strangers that wake up on a field one day and they don't know why they're there, and then they discover that they are just prey, that they're there to be hunted by rich people that want to hunt them down as prey. I love this. I love this so much. If you know me, you know I love things like you know, where people need to kill each other, or games, or they're hunted, things like this, like battle royale, all of this kind of stuff. Love it. So super excited because it is human hunting humans. And these were some of the movies that you can find in theaters in September 2019. Let me know down below, as always, what you thought about all the movies that I have mentioned, and if there is any other one that you would recommend me that comes out in September that I didn't mention, let me know in the comments box down below. And thank you so much. Really, I really appreciate your support. Please give the video a big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and also click on the notification bell so you don't miss any more coffee times with me. If you want to follow me in other social media, I do have Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. The links to those social media are in the description box down below, and I hope to see you all in the next coffee time. Bye.